All right, I'm gonna let someone up. How
Okay,
you doing?
thank you so much, bruv. If I'm able to, could I please get my friend in here? He's a Goku. He's a Goku skiller. I wanted you to debate him.
You want me to debate your friend?
Yeah, he's like the biggest Goku muncher, and I know you're the biggest Saitama. Correction. Like you're a fan of both series, so you're one of the
Hmm.
only guys I know that are a fan of both series. I know you like to hear that too. I know you like praise, man. But
Well, to be
I'm gonna
fair,
invite him.
I've just kind of experienced it myself. Most people that come up haven't read both, so I just kind of
Uh,
already know.
no. He's read through everything. He's watched everything. He's watched. He's even. You want to know what's crazy?
Hmm.
He's even watched the Bio Broly movie, which I know some people don't know what that is.
Garbage movie.
I know, bro. Like, but it still means something.
Yeah.
It still means something. So I'm gonna get him in here real quick, and yeah, he should have a Gon profile picture.
Gone.
Yeah, Gon. If can you see if he is in the request? He's in the request.
Uh, Antisocial.
Yeah, it's him. Can you please let him out?
Yeah.
And then y'all can debate. I'll just watch it here. Is it fine if I record?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Did you let him up? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Antisocial. He's
Yo,
basically he's
How you
basically
doing?
what he's
I'm
basically
good,
asking
bro.
you.
I'm doing
Wait,
good.
antisocial. What he's basically asking you is which one of these guys do you think like out of the Z team, the strongest team, beats Saitama?
Yeah, man, I think any of them win, man.
You think any
Just
of them?
Yeah, bro.
just
By the
argue
way,
for
what do you want me to
Goku.
call you, brother?
Just whatever. You can just call me like anti-social, like anti whatever.
All right, I'll just call you anti, brother.
Wait, anti, just argue for Goku since this is the main topic he gets on his feed or his channel per se.
Okay.
I started the recording already, so yeah, you guys can begin. I'll just mute.
Sure.
Yeah, bro. I think Goku's like, what do I want to say? I think Goku is like complex, multiversal with immeasurable speed.
Well, how is he complex multiversal if there isn't even more than 1,000 multiverses in Dragon Ball?
If there isn't, wait, you
Right?
cut
Did
out.
you
If
mean
there
low?
isn't
Did
more
you
than a
mean low
thousand, what?
multi?
No, I meant complex multi.
But you mean low
You,
complex multi?
no, just regular complex multi, as in 60.
But you do realize low multiversal is like anything from 2 to 1,000 multiverses. To reach mid multiversal, you have to affect like a
Yeah, I
1,000
know.
plus.
Yeah, no. Yeah. The difference is, right, when I say complex multi, I'm in reference to a structure that's just
No,
gonna
I
be
know what
like,
it means because Dragon Ball's cosmology has realms, so it's a little more complex than a typical one.
hmm yeah, I
Yeah,
think
no,
they
I
have
get it.
realms
No, no, I
specifically.
don't. I'm not confused about that part. Again, I don't think you understand low, mid, and high.
Yeah, I do. So low complex multiversal would just be a character that's able to affect a structure that's one higher infinity or like yeah, one higher infinity above a universe. And then I think what I take a complex multiversal structure would just be two higher infinities above a universe.
Okay, okay. I, 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 we don't have to stick on this forever. So,
Yeah.
what I'm mostly wondering, have you actually read both series?
No, I haven't read One Punch Man.
Oh, well then, how are you so sure about your take?
No, I'm not. That's the point of the debate. I just want to know, like, I just, I just think,
Oh,
I just don't think that you're gonna get Saitama like past like Universal or like five
so
D.
when you mean I'm not going to get him past Universal, what does that mean?
I mean, I don't think like based off what I've seen, there's any
Mhm.
like concrete evidence of him being like higher than
Well, there
would you
is
say like
concrete
low
evidence.
complex
It's
multi?
it's the manga itself. It's the source material, right? Like it's more than just the feats.
Okay, okay. What about his feats get him to like anywhere near Goku?
So again, that's you're falling into a trap of just feats only, right? So
Hmm.
if I asked you, like outside of feats, when did Saitama ever get hurt? What would your answer be?
Oh, so you're trying to argue narrative?
No, we're not. I mean, it's a simple question. When did he ever get hurt?
Mm, I mean, I've rarely seen him get hurt.
Well, you shouldn't because he never has, right? He's
Yeah,
never gotten hurt, right?
yeah, that's fine.
So why do you think he never gets hurt?
Because he's stronger than everyone within his verse.
Why is he stronger than everyone within his verse?
Um, I guess because he broke his limiter. Like,
Correct. Yeah. How did he break his limiter?
by doing like that dumb 3 year training arc.
Yes, yeah. Correct. He did a very human exercise,
Uh
right?
huh. Yeah.
So suddenly he's like an invincible godlike man, right?
Right. Right.
Why is it that the other characters in the series who train way harder than Saitama ever have are still way below him?
Wait. Sorry to interrupt, but does this correlate to the debate? I thought.
Yeah. No, it definitely does.
Uh, wait. So are you not granting him his skill for Goku, or
That's a great question.
I thought I was with
But
anti. Are you debating for him or?
nah,
Oh, no,
it's
no,
fine.
no, no, no. I'm not debating for him. I just asked you a question, but you guys can continue.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, we're getting there. We're
But
getting there.
you said why is Saitama like the strongest?
So
Is that
there's
what you?
other characters in One Punch Man that train way harder than Saitama. So why aren't they stronger than him?
Um, that would be a great question. I don't have the answer to it.
Well, so I mean that's kind of what's going on here if you know ball or not. But I mean I'll tell you the answer. It's because he's not supposed to make sense, right? He's absurd. Okay?
Uh huh.
That's my whole thing here. Okay, so now let's move to something that you know more about, feats, right?
Right.
What's the most impressive feat you've seen from Saitama on the outside since you never read the manga?
Pretty sure he like overloaded like what was it called? Like what's like a hyper dimension? Not hyper
Yeah,
dimension, but
yeah,
like a super
yes,
dimension, something like that.
yeah. He
Yeah,
he
that's like
overloaded the hyper
the best feat
dimension
I've
when
seen.
Blast was trying to contain Serious Punch squared. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good feat. So what is that feat scale to?
I
Wait,
think that
wait,
would
wait,
put him
wait,
at
wait.
around like
Excuse me, one last time. Your accent, it kind of seems like he's scaling Saitama for you from my interpretation. It's not like, I'm just saying.
I think that would put him at like the multiversal
Well,
ranges.
I'm not trying to be mean or anything. It just kind of sounds like there's an agenda going on here with you two, but it's fine. I'm cool. Either way,
I mean, I'm
ultimately
just
what we're
chilling,
getting
bro.
to doesn't matter what I say or what you say. So like I can give a scale, you can give a scale. So what do you think it
All right.
goes to?
Yeah, I think that gets him like in the higher 4D ranges, and like
Okay, so higher
I think that
4D,
would make
that's
him
fine.
like
I don't care
multiverse.
either way. So with that feat, does that mean Saitama is now higher 4D? Like that's what his power is?
I mean, that doesn't have to be the limit, but based off what we've seen, or based off what I've seen, that's
So your mind is headed in the right place. Okay. So you just said
uh-huh.
it yourself, it's not the limit, right?
Right.
So if we see Saitama do something, is that like his max? Is that his cap?
No, it doesn't have to be.
Well, not only does it not have to be, but it certainly wouldn't be, right? Especially if he has no limit.
Okay.
So if we see
Wait,
him
what'd you
do
say?
if we see him do a feat, a galaxy feat, a planet feat, a solar system feat, is that feat his maximum or is it his minimum?
It doesn't necessarily have to be the minimum, but it wouldn't be the maximum either.
You know what? You're correct. You're correct. It wouldn't have to necessarily be the minimum, but whatever we see the character with no limit do would certainly be the least he could do, right? Because he has no limit. And we know this famously, like the hole in space that they made. People like to say, oh, well, he's only galaxy because that feat. Well, two things. One, again, same point we just talked about. What he did there is now what he could do at least. Because clearly he could do more. And two, literally 2 chapters later, they showed us a graph of his power going up. So it's like that feat doesn't even accurately scale him if you tried to use it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's what you mean, bro. That's what you mean.
But, you know, I want to hear more from you.
Well, yeah, the reason I think that
Dio in
overall,
chat, you're correct.
the reason I think that overall, this wouldn't really be applicable or wouldn't really matter within the versus battle
Mm-hmm.
is just that one, the main problem is this is all just like hypothetical within things that
Of
Saitama
course,
could
yeah.
potentially
It's
do.
hypothetical. It's yeah.
But when we like argue a versus battle, we just take the characters and what they've been shown to do,
Yeah.
rather than what they could possibly do in the future or the like
Wait.
absolute limit of their potential.
So then, are you saying that if we were to put Brawley in a hypothetical, we also remove his insane growth and we just cap him at the best we've seen?
Well,
Like that's a trait of his. Why would we take that away?
yeah, no. Let me specify, right? So when I say potential, I'm not in reference to like them growing within battle. I think that's perfectly fine. When I say potential, I mean like what they could achieve if they like keep training or like over some long period of time. I think like
I agree. I
they can
agree.
grow within the versus battle.
That's why
That's perfectly
Goku
fine.
wouldn't benefit the same way because Goku's a normal Saiyan who has to get stronger with Zenkai boosts. Brawly's the exception. He's the outlier who has shown that his growth is just insane. You know, he
Well,
doesn't have to go through Zenkai boosts.
I think Goku can just get stronger from fighting.
I mean, I agree. I mean, Saiyans in general have already consistently shown that they're able to mid battle grow like 1 or 2 stages in power, right? We
Yeah,
see that with Goku. We
obviously
see it with
Broly's the
Trunks. We see it
anomaly.
when Kaba was forced, right?
Yeah, obviously Broly's
But
the anomaly.
again, that's every other Saiyan. Brawly's the only one that can grow 1 stage, 2 stage, 3 stage, and just keep going unless
Yeah.
there's like a massive gap, right? Other Saiyans, like if you got Goku from Namek Saga, you know, and he can go up a stage and go to Super Saiyan because emotions, it still wouldn't be enough to let him win the Cell games, right?
You're right.
And he's not going to be able to go much further. So I absolutely agree with you. Don't get me wrong. But I think what you don't realize is Saitama isn't someone that gets stronger through training. It just happens. It just happens. He could lay down for a week and he's going to be stronger a week later.
I mean, like all that is fine. Like I can grant those, but still, like I don't think this will really help him in the versus battle.
In the first battle, what do you mean?
In the versus battle.
Oh, sorry, you said versus battle.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
are you saying that there's a problem with him not having enough time? Is that the issue? If we assume that he even needs time to grow and it's not just instant?
yeah, because
Okay, so then
let's say let's say they're placed in the versus battle, right?
Mhm.
And Goku is just so much like significantly stronger to the point where any sort of improvement on Saitama's end would just equate to nothing, in the sense that he would never get the chance to improve because the fight would just be over that
Thank
fast.
you, Ghost Dan. Thank you. I mean, so I've heard that one so many times. The problem with that is one, it assumes that there is a gap at all. And two, it assumes that Saitama needs time and it's not just instant. So we're just gonna, let it fly. If Saitama does need time and it's not instant, I don't believe that a character who is invincible would be concerned about time, right? Like Goku can knock him around like a hacky sack.
I don't think he's invincible.
You don't think he's invincible?
No.
But we already covered this. He never got hurt, and they said he is invincible.
Yeah, it's
So
just in
putting
reference.
two and two together,
That's just in reference to the people around him.
no, they certainly didn't say that. They said
Wait.
he is invincible.
Okay. Let's say right. If we take a character, like let's say we have Broly,
Uh
and we
huh.
throw him, we throw Broly as of right
Did
now
they say
in the
Brawly's supposed to
cell
be
game.
invincible?
No, I'll get to that. We take Broly right now and we put him in the cell games, right?
Yeah.
And we just let the entirety of Cell and all his Cell juniors,
Mm-hmm.
they just all jump him, right? And they do zero damage, like their damage just equates to nothing, right?
Okay.
And in regards to this, obviously, they could just take him as invincible. Oh, he just can't be hurt. He just can't be damaged. But that's just not the case. It is just the case that the people around him are just not strong enough to damage him.
So I understand your example. Unfortunately, it's not it's a false comparison because what you're saying is a character that demonstrates that they're stronger and the characters around them observe that. This is a different situation where the author literally said, "Hey, I'm making an invincible character." And then the actual material proceeds to prove it, right? That's different.
Yeah, but yeah. So when the author says he's invincible,
Uh-huh.
one, I don't see why this should be taken to be true. But
Wait, wait,
two,
wait, wait,
even
wait,
if
wait.
we
Hold on,
tweak,
hold on. What?
yeah,
But he made the character.
yeah, that's
So if
fine.
you make a character and you say something about it, should I be like to other people, hey guys, I know that Anti said this about his character, but I'm telling you, that's not true.
Yeah, this can just be true in reference to like the localized framework that his character is within. I don't think
Okay.
this is true external to the verse.
Okay. So are you saying if there's collabs, they won't maintain like his character as it is?
I mean, in a collab, that would just be internal to the verse. But within a
You said
versus
a
battle,
collab
I
would
think
be
that's
internal to
external.
the verse?
Yeah, within a versus battle, I think that's external.
Where are these rules established?
What do you, yeah, okay. When I say like, when we say two things collab,
Mm-hmm.
we say like they're meeting on equal grounds.
No,
Or
I'm
we can say
asking
like,
you if
when,
he's talking about Saitama only being powerful within his verse. How do you think Saitama is portrayed in official collabs that have already existed?
yeah, I'd still think collabs are internal to the
So the
verse.
the 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 Saitama collab in Fortnite is internal to One Punch Man?
Why would Saitama be invincible in Fort? Okay, that's just not even true. One, two,
Oh,
right?
you don't know about that one either?
No, I don't think
So do you know
Saitama
that
in
Goku's
Fortnite is
also in
invincible.
Fortnite?
Yeah, no, I don't think
So
Saitama's
so
invincible in
here's
Fortnite.
something that you don't know.
Uh
For
huh.
Fortnite, when they got the license to collab with Saitama, okay, the
Right.
owners, the license owners for Saitama, made a special request so that Saitama can remain in his character portrayal, right? To be
Mm-hmm.
faithful to his character portrayal. Thus, in Fortnite, the lore that makes sense of all the skins that exist, like Goku and Naruto and John Wick, right? There's something called the Omniverse, which is all fictional verses connected in a way. And there's this entity called a 0 point. That 0 point somehow grabs characters from outside of their verse and creates copies of them and traps them in Fortnite, basically.
Right.
Goku apparently wasn't a problem for the 0 point to copy and capture. However, Saitama, the only collab thus far, was specifically stated to be too powerful for the 0 point. And that is why Saitama's skin in Fortnite, the only skin in the whole game, it glitches like every 6 seconds because it's not actually him, it's a hologram. The best it could do was get a hologram of Saitama. So again, just going back, so we're not so lost. I bring
And
this
now
up
it just brings
because
many
this is an
problems.
official collab, and they're trying to maintain Saitama's character portrayal. Why, if Saitama isn't omnipotent like that, would they suddenly make him like that in Fortnite?
And then now it just brings many problems, right? So one, this would just be Fortnite's version of Saitama.
Okay,
Two,
why is Fortnite's version of Saitama suddenly omnipotent? Why?
because they can just make them like that. I don't see the problem.
Then why didn't they do that with any other character? Why Saitama?
Because they just wanted to. I don't see.
Okay.
I don't see what you're
So
trying to do.
antisocial.
But
Look, brother, I appreciate you. You're a cool guy. I can't stay up here forever with someone.
wait, hold on. Let me
Yo,
say my last point.
wait, yo,
Let
bro, you're
me say my
Yeah.
losing
last
right
point.
now.
Right. Wait, hold on. Chill,
Are
chill,
you
chill,
are
chill.
you
Hold on.
conceding?
Conceding to what?
Stop. Oh my gosh. Yo, can I talk? Chill, guys, chill. All right.
Conceding to that I know
So
ball
even
and
if that,
anti
okay.
doesn't seem to,
No, right? So we can first
right?
the first point, yeah, this would just be again Fortnite Saitama, which would still just be
Fortnite Saitama.
external.
That's a new
This would
one.
be external to the verse. Two, if you want to argue that this would be internal to the verse, this would again just fall under what I said earlier, with that Saitama would just
Anti,
be
I just
omnipotent,
want you to repeat
or
what you said. You said that's
yeah,
just Fortnite's version of Saitama. Why would they make
yes,
him
but
omnipotent?
what would be the yo? I again, I still don't see the problem with him being omnipotent in Fortnite. I don't see the problem.
All right. I appreciate you, Anti. You have a good night, brother. I don't know how to get this point across. Anyways, I appreciate your guys' time. Oh, I didn't say anybody lost. I didn't say anybody won. I didn't say anybody lost. Keep in mind, guys, it's these young guys that have egos, you know. They want to come up here and debate, and feel good about themselves like they proved something. There is no debate. There's no debate, right? We were here to see if you knew ball. I mean, brother kind of, he was honest. I appreciate that. He admitted that he didn't even read One Punch Man, so we already knew off the bat he didn't know ball. My mission after that point was simply to try to level with him, get him to see what I see without him having to read the manga, I guess, But you're not going to understand unless you read the manga, so it is what it is. I think it's cute that Anti's friend came up and tried to act friendly, but it was clear he had an agenda. They wanted to set up some sort of gotcha moment. Like, look, guys, we got Ramsey. We got Brave. We got him good. But I don't fall for those lousy traps and agendas. Oh, like, scale them. Sure, but what does that even mean? You know? Congrats, you saw stuff online, you know? Alright, we're gonna get another person up here. Anti is saying I lost badly. Oh my god. Brother, like literally nothing was accomplished. We had a conversation. Like no one was disproven on anything. We were just exchanging information. That's funny. Oh my goodness. It's okay. I've been doing this long enough to understand that there's going to be people in chat that will say I lost or you lost anyways just because they're not on my side. It doesn't matter what I say and come up with the cure for cancer and it wouldn't matter. There's somebody like, no, Goku wins, you know. So it doesn't matter. Again, there's no debate. There's no debate. I'm just proving the case study. People who believe Goku wins haven't read One Punch Man. Anti came up, he thinks Goku wins. We found out he doesn't read One Punch Man. Like, and what's funny is his friend's like, yeah, no, he read both. He read both. Which his friend is goofy for lying. I don't even remember his name. But I appreciate Anti for being honest. So I will give credit to Anti for at least being honest. His friend, Anti's friend, was more of the cornball.